Hello friends, welcome back to the channel. Earlier today we had a bunch of big Pokemon news dropping in the latest Nintendo Direct. In today's video we're going to cover everything, recap all the information that we got revealed, so even if you did miss it or did cover it and want a refresher and all the information broken down, we're going to do that in today's video. Very excited. I am in Frankfurt at the moment for the weekend because we've got the regional championships happening, our first EU event of the season kicking off tomorrow as of recording this video, so why I couldn't do a live stream of the Nintendo Direct or get this video out any earlier because we've had rehearsals getting ready for the show starting tomorrow. But here we are and it's so exciting, right? I think we got more Pokemon news in this Nintendo Direct than I ever expected us to get. I thought we might get a sprinkle of ZA, a recap of maybe some of the stuff that has already been revealed, but we got so much more than that. It started off though, not with Pokemonlegendsza, it started off with a brand new Pokemon spin-off game, and that was rumored earlier in the week. That's come to fruition, and it is Pokemon Pocopia, which I don't know how to kind of explain it. It's a very cozy looking game. You are playing as a Ditto that's transformed into a boy or a girl character, and it is almost like a crossover of Animal Crossing and Minecraft. It's the closest thing I can think of anyway. But like I say, a very cozy looking game where you interact with Pokemon, and each and every Pokemon teaches you a new mechanic to either make grass, water plants, break rocks, build dens and things like that. So you create your own Pokemon universe in this world and meet and collect Pokemon friends along the way. It looks a very cozy game, like I say, and it's very exciting as a spin-off. It's a brand new concept for Pokemon in general, similar to a lot of other games, like I say, a bit of crossover between things that we're more familiar with, and it will be coming in 2026. We don't have an exact date on release for this game, but it will be coming some point next year, and I believe this will be exclusive to Switch 2, which is natural with the Switch 2 being the successor console. So that was the first trailer we got. Then we moved into Legends ZA and we got a new trailer here, and the information that we've got now is, I think this is the final Legends ZA trailer that we're going to get. I don't think we're going to get anything else leading up to the release of these games on the 16th of October. And I believe this because if you look at the Japanese Nintendo website where they've got this trailer located, it does state in the title Legends ZA final trailer, whereas the Nintendo of America video doesn't state final trailer, but I would tend to believe the Japanese one over the American one. But getting into the trailer, we got a whole lot more than what I expected, and we had finally, after all of these years, the Kalos starters getting Mega Evolutions. So Mega Chestnut got revealed, Mega Greninja and Mega Delphox, and they look incredible. I love the designs of all three. I think they're done so well. I know a few people that I was speaking to when I was watching the Direct earlier, they weren't that keen on Greninja, but I just love the giant shuriken that it's got, and it's very reminiscent of Ash Greninja as well, that design, which makes a lot of sense because the bond phenomenon and the Mega Evolution are very similar concepts, right? So they're naturally going to look a lot like each other, I think. So we'll start off though with the information for Mega Chestnut. All the information is on the Pokemonlegendsza website. Its hardened armor boasts high defensive capabilities. When Mega Chestnut moves to attack, this armor becomes a powerful weapon with which to smash opponents. It's going to be a grass fighting type, that is confirmed there, and its hardened outer shell greatly bolsters its defenses. And we got a little bit of an excerpt here. Energy from the Mega Evolution has been channeled into its outer shell and throughout its body, resulting in dramatic increase in its defense capabilities. The fur on its body also has grown and can act as an impact absorbing cloak, confident that it can withstand any sort of attack. It possesses a steadfast spirit and all remains level-headed. Then we've got its shield-like shoulder armor transforms into a destructive weapon. You can see it's almost like a staff almost that it turns into, which is very cool. It's very regal looking as well. I love the design of Mega Chestnut. I think it's just perfect. And the last few Mega reveals that we've had, I think, have all been very, very spot on. When it removes a piece of its incredibly tough shoulder armor, spikes extend from the shield to form an axe-like weapon with a long handle. The shield turned axe head is so heavy that even Mega Chestnut's brute strength isn't enough to easily wield this weapon one-handed, but gripping it with both hands makes it possible for Mega Chestnut to use its weapon with exact precision to beat down foes. And that's Mega Chestnut. Then we can move on to Mega Delphox. It does keep that fire and psychic typing as well, so that's really good to hear. It mesmerizes opponents using its psychic powers. Its psychic abilities have enhanced. Mega Delphox controls 2 branches that float by its side and moves these branches as if they were brought to life by its magic, leaving onlooking opponents bewildered. It also floats atop a large lit branch, dazzling its foes even further, in contrast to its disorientated opponents. Mega Delphox stays calm and collected as it deals damage by landing precise attacks. And the other exert is, after confusing opponents, it incinerates them with scorching flames. Mega Delphox attacks its foes by skillfully coordinating its moves in tandem with 2 lit branches floating nearby. And there's more. These seemingly autonomous flames don't just confuse the opponent, they can also be combined with flames Mega Delphox spits from its mouth, forming a huge fireball that engulfs and burns its targets. So pretty powerful fall. And then we've got Mega Greninja as well. It keeps its water and dark typing, so all the starters keep their original typings, which is nice to see. I think there's a nice typing between them all. The Ninja Pokemon forges stealth to make full use of its sharpened reflexes. Unleashing the energy of Mega Evolution has dramatically improved Mega Greninja's reflexes. It intentionally reveals itself to push opponents into attacking. Then it detects their incoming attacks and moves so swiftly that it is able to strike first. Normally, Greninja would appear in a flash and disappear like a ninja. Now that it has Mega evolved, it no longer bothers to hide itself, demonstrating to opponents its confidence that it will win. And then we've got clinging upside down to a gigantic and rapidly spinning water shuriken. It clings upside down to a giant floating water shuriken created from a gel-like membrane secreted from its body. Opponents caught off guard by its surprising appearance are then wrapped up in its long tongue and prevented from attacking. It charges towards immobilized opponents to attack it from gigantic and rapidly spinning shuriken. The interesting thing about Mega Greninja as well, I don't know if you've noticed, is the coloration on it. So its body is actually black, so the shiny form of Greninja is black. So the body of the Mega Greninja is black as well. So that's kind of interesting to see what the shiny version of these Pokemon will look like. I feel like that's probably the only one. But that was the Mega Evolutions revealed in the trailer, which was absolutely hype. And like I say, I think that is probably the last trailer that we'll get for Legend ZA. Now, some additional information on Mega Chestnut, Mega Delphox, and Mega Greninja. A lot of people are kind of upset by how you obtain the Mega Stones for these Pokemon. Obtain Mega Stones in ZA Battle Club's ranked battles. So there is going to be a ZA ranked battle, which is an online ladder almost, which you're going to have to compete in. The Mega Stones required to Mega Evolve Chestnut, Delphox, and Greninja can be obtained from the ZA Battle Club as rewards for battling other trainers in online ranked battles. Ranked battles offer 3 types of rewards: battle rewards obtainable after each battle, promotional rewards obtained upon rising in rank, and season rewards, which vary by rank. Obtainable at the end of each season, keep battling and refining your skills to try and get a variety of rewards. Mega Stones for Mega Chestnut, Mega Delphox, and Mega Greninja can only be obtained as rewards for being promoted up the ranks. So you're going to have to take part in the ranked ladder to get access to these Mega Stones. It's the only way they're obtainable. You can see here Mega Stones are obtainable as promotional rewards. So ranked battle season 1 starting on the 16th of October, and at the end of that season the reward will be the Greninja Night. Is that how he's saying it? Then we're going to have battle season 2. That'll be Delphoxite, and then Battle Season 3 is going to be the Chestnutite. Details about Ranked Battle Season 4 and other future seasons will be announced at a later date because they're not relevant to these Megastones, I guess, for right now. But we've got this small excerpt at the bottom of the page. Any Nintendo Switch Online membership sold separately and Nintendo account required for online features. Membership auto-renews after the initial terms, so you're going to need basically a Nintendo Online membership to play the ranked battles. So these are kind of paywalled. And I think that's what everyone's kind of annoyed about. These new megas have been revealed. Very exciting. Of course, they're mega starters as well, so I can understand it. But you are going to have a Nintendo Online subscription, and you're going to have to do the rank ladder. And it's not as a simple case of getting a free trial for a week, because yes, you can do that. You can get a free trial of Nintendo Online and you can play Season 1, but then you're gonna have to pay for it, because that'll only last a week. The next season's probably a month long if they're anything like the VG seasons. So you're going to have to pay for a membership if you want the other 2 Megastones. You can maybe get one for free, and then the rest are going to have to be paid for. Greninja, Delphoxite, and the Chestnutite stones cannot normally be obtained during regular gameplay. Megastones obtainable as promotional rewards are planned to be redistributed in future seasons. So you'll be able to get them in future seasons as well. It is possible to have no more than one kind of each of these Megastones. If you already have one of these Megastones, you will be unable to receive another as the rank battle reward. So they're just saying these will be repeat rewards in future. If you've already got them, you can't get another one if you do it again further down the line. But that is something just to be aware of with these new mega Pokemon as well. And yeah, understandably, a lot of people that don't have the funds, the financial clout to be able to have a Nintendo Online service, but would really like these mega Pokemon, aren't going to be able to get them because they are going to be stuck behind a paywall, unfortunately. So that is just how they've set these up. And that wasn't all, because we've got another trailer after this, on top of it, a total surprise, a curveball, and it was for paid DLC content for Legends ZA, which I cannot believe is already confirmed before even the games have been released. We don't have a exact date at least, for when these will be coming, but it will be called Mega Dimension paid DLC, and it will be coming shortly after Legends ZA is released. So here's some information about it. Pokemon Legends ZA Mega Dimension is coming. Expand your Lumiose City adventure and dive even deeper into the world of Pokemon Legends ZA with this downloadable content. Mega Dimensions includes new Holo X and Holo Y apparel items that can be used right away in Pokemon Legends ZA, along with additional story content you can enjoy after completing Legends ZA main story. You'll be able to jump into your new adventures with the same save data used. Pre-orders for Mega Dimensions are available now, with the DLC's additional story content scheduled to release soon after the DLC goes on sale October the 16th, 2025. Note that in order to progress through Mega Dimensions story, players will first need to complete the main story of Pokemon Legends ZA. So they've repeated that twice there. And then we do have the trailer for it as well. But some further information on the DLC itself. Spatial distortions suddenly appear in Lumiose City. So this is going to be the expansion that we're going to see. It's going to involve Hooper. Distortions in space have appeared without warning in Lumiose City. They seem to connect a mysterious space, hyperspace, Lumiose. It looks like your story with Team MZ isn't over yet. And we've got this still of one of these hyperspace holes that has just popped up in Lumiose City. And if any of you have played Pokemon Omega Ruby or Alpha Sapphire, you'll remember the hyperspace holes that we had in those games, in the post-game, that were responsible from Hooper, of course, of all Pokemon, that allowed you to go and hunt down the legendary Pokemon in that post-game scenario. So, very similar here, but it's nice to see that Hooper is going to be involved, and this is a way that we're going to see us potentially getting additional Mega Pokemon. I can imagine there'll be new Mega Pokemon that will be accessing through these hyperspace mysterious holes, and also probably the box art restricted legendaries as well. It'll probably be like Xerneas, Yveltal, probably, and a majority of the other Pokemon that we'll be able to get in these areas. And It's very exciting that we've got the DLCs. But of course, on top of that, the big reveal in the trailer for this Mega Dimension was Mega Raichu X and Mega Raichu Y, which were just awesome to see. I wasn't expecting us to get 5 new Mega Pokemon revealed in today's trailer, but of course they were revealed as well. And yeah, they just look amazing. I love the design of both of them. They're very reminiscent of the Gorachu designs from the very early days, very early concept in Gen 1 of a Raichu evolution that's maybe been an influence in these Mega designs, but it's very cool that we've got that kind of XY evolution split over a new Pokemon as well, which we haven't seen so far in Legends ZA. So we've got that carrying on. Only other Pokemon to get that are Charizard, Mewtwo, so special Pokemon, and Raichu also gets one, hoping that it is going to be very cool. We've got some more information though about the DLCs themselves. The mythical Pokemon Hooper holds the key to the story. Hooper is a mythical Pokemon that can warp space using the loops on its horns and around its body. These loops are stretchable and it can form holes inside them, leading to faraway places, like we've seen in Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire in previous games. Whatever passes through one of its portals can be transported instantaneously. It's fond of foods that have holes in them, especially donuts. So there we go. A random bit of information. What role could it have to play in Legends ZA? Mega Dimension? Stay tuned for more details. It's got a little excerpt about Hooper there, and then we can go down and we can take a look at the Mega Raichu evolutions. Mega Raichu X and Mega Raichu Y have been discovered. 2 separate Mega evolutions of Raichu have been newly discovered. It seems that each one Mega evolves using a different Mega Stone. Mega Raichu X and Mega Raichu Y have been encountered by meeting specific conditions in Pokemon Legends ZA Mega Dimension. We've got a little excerpt about Mega Raichu X here. It floats using electromagnetism and concentrates electricity into its fists. And you can see the design there of Mega Raichu X. It looks like it's a very hard-hitting Pokemon, physical attacker, in my opinion. But the repulsion of the electromagnetic force regenerated by its 2 tails allows it to float as it moves. Its ample subcutaneous fat can store up electric energy, letting it maintain a high electrical output and heightening its defensive capabilities. Using electromagnetism to propel itself swiftly through the air, it can take down opponents several times its size with a single blow of its electrically charged fists. It bears a distinctive resemblance to regular Raichu. Doesn't have its, oh no, it does have its typing there, so it will be just a pure electric type. Same with Mega Raichu Y. You can see here it is a little bit shorter than Mega Raichu X. Mega Raichu Y's greatest strength is its ability to unleash its power instantaneously, so it excels in short, decisive battles. The amount of electricity it can generate in its electric sacs on its cheek has been powered up. The energy generated in these cheek pouches is amplified as it courses in a zigzag pattern between its tail and its spiky horn-like fur on its head, letting it unleash powerful electric type moves. All this electric energy gives it a wild and combative temperament, causing it to eschew tactical maneuvers in favor of a straightforward approach to battling. It bears a distinctive resemblance to Pikachu. So one has a resemblance to Raichu, one has a more of a resemblance to Pikachu, which is kind of cool. So that is the DLC. That's all the information that we've got now. I'm sure we'll get more information once the games have released. But bear in mind, if you are planning on getting the DLC, it won't be available until you finish the main story of ZA. So you're going to have to play through all of that first before you get access to Mega Dimensions. But it's available to pre-order now, and it'll be available to obtain shortly after the release of Pokemon Legends ZA. As I say, we don't have an exact date for that just yet. Okay, so that is everything for today. We've got Pokemon Pokopia, I think that's right, Pokopia, which is the spin-off, it looks great. I look forward to diving into that. It gives me vibes of Animal Crossing, Minecraft, and also it gives me a lot of vibes about Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. A lot of the animation designs of the features in the game look very much like that. So for that reason alone, it makes me want to get my hands on it and play it. Then we have that Legends ZA trailer with the new Kalos Megas, look awesome. It would be great to hear what your favorite Kalos Mega is, and then Mega Raichu X, Mega Raichu Y, and the DLC content that's been confirmed. So lots of information there as well. And earlier today as well, we got the confirmation of Shiny Koraidon, Shiny Miraidon finally coming to Pokemon Scarlet and Violet in mystery gifts. We've got only information for US, Canada, Australia and New Zealand at the minute. Nothing for other regions, nothing for Europe just yet, but hopefully we get that information very soon. There's a video on the channel all about that if you want to check that out. But that is everything that we got today, or the day it has been. If you want to check out any of the competitive tournament stuff over the weekend, Frankfurt Regional is happening and it will be all broadcast. We're going to have Pokemon Go, Pokemon TCG, and more importantly, Pokemon VG, and it's going to be a good one. Regulation H kicking off the season. That'll be starting tomorrow, Saturday, the 13th of September, I was right, and that's for Saturday and Sunday. So if you catch any of the action, hope you enjoy it. There'll be lots of fun going on throughout the weekend, and otherwise, it'd be great to hear your thoughts on everything that's dropped today. And we are on the straight and narrow now until Z8 drops, so it's not very long. But thanks for tuning in, friends. Have a great rest of your day. I'll see you in another video very soon. So until then, take care. Bye.